It gets into so many things into the market, so many things. I call it the mastermind of market structure. Naked, reading the chart nakedly and interpreting it, knowing what to do. Am I talking, guys?
Yes, sir.
So let me share my screen so we can proceed. Today, we have to understand this class. If we don't understand, I will have to move. We have to continue. Okay, let's start again. What's this, sir?
It's a high.
This.
Lower low.
This.
Lower high.
This.
Lower low. Lower high. Lower low. It's a equal, it's a lower high, but also equal to the previous high.
Perfect.
Lower low. Lower high. That's lower, hold on, sir. Lower low.
Yes, sir.
Hold on, sir. Let me zoom in. Point to it again, sir. I can see it now.
It's what, sir?
Okay, sir. I can't see anything now. Okay, I can see it now. Equal low.
Why you not going to lower low before? Hi.
I can't see it very well. Like until
okay.
I'm not trying to cram. I'm trying to like just be like myself.
Let's go to far ourselves and see if it's not even to that equal like that. It's not that equal like that. Just like the one I just explained to you now. What's the lower one? See it here. Okay. Is equal to 1. This week is equal to this other one. It's still a bit equal, okay?
But the week is kind of equal, but the body is not.
It's still a bit equal. So let me do that for you as accepted. Let's go. Let's go. Okay. This is what?
Higher high. Higher low. Higher high. Higher low. Higher high. Higher low. Almost equal. Can you hear me, sir?
Almost what? Equal to what?
Almost equal high.
But it's what?
It's not equal.
Almost equal, but a lower high. That's just it.
Yeah.
That's it. That's the word. Almost equal, but a lower high. That's controversy. That controversy. You have to understand that point. Almost equal. You need to interpret that it's almost equal, but not a lower high. That's it. That's lower high. You need to know that intuition. Okay. That intuition says something to you. What does that mean? By intuition, what does that mean?
That buyers does not even have the power.
Exactly. The next action you are looking at exactly is to what? they are no longer having that potential, that propensity
Momentum.
to push further, that enablement, that capacity to do more further than as they have been doing here, to go, this is meant to go further than come and stop here. That means they don't have the power anymore. Why does it have the power is what? Our twin line that's coming here from what? That's the why. Hi, I see that this thing is aligned. Your twin line is coming here. See that way twin line is coming. Let me go to that's why they couldn't see. 2003, it bounced on it.
2003.
Yes, it bounced. Sorry, 2023 rather. 2021, it bounced on it. 2021, January, it bounced on it. Sorry. So that's what that is why that market, that is why those buyers, because the market has already been, they couldn't push beyond that. See, that trend line is also showing that that's why what we explained our trend line. And you see, our trend line is powerful. Even if you don't do a trend line, they don't do anything. Trend line is powerful. If you don't do a trend line, you don't do anything. If you're only using.
But sir, I have a question pertaining to the trend line. Right now, I draw my trend line from daily time frame.
It's fine because I still see some. If I draw it from daily, if I see the extension still going, sometimes I may choose to extend it in the weekly. If I see that from daily, that's the highest I've seen so far. I can stop there because I draw it daily, and I see that there's still extension at the top. I just look at it. I was supposed to weekly. I saw, oh, it's still extended, and I made sure that it was at the top ever. That's why I stopped there. So it doesn't need. So that's why trend line is powerful. So this thing could not do more further. Could not continue in this formation. Because of what the powerful trend line. It's coming from what? January 2021. Around 5th of January 2021. Can you see? 3 years ago, you keep what? Expand that trend line. Only the week keep jetting. So that's why what? The market what? Is not and would never take away that shit. Which sends something to you, and that sends what? That send a message that what?
That the buyers does not have much power.
Exhausted. The market will short. It will short. Am I talking? Am I talking, guys?
Yes, sir.
That is it. So that is what you have just used. What market structure, price action, and your trend line to do a analysis around this point now. Nakedly, you don't have to be doing RSI, SRD, MACD. So they are lagging. You go so far. What did I say, sir? You go so far. Those ones are very lagging. They are very lagging. They work fine, I don't know, but they're very lagging. But ever since I understand market structures and price action, I don't have issue with those shit anymore. When I was starting out, I used to use my D. I used to, I'm trying to use shortcut way. This thing is AUDO. You know what I say AUDO? Market structure reading this chart nakedly is quite hard. Since you're not seeing anything that's telling you to buy or sell, I don't see any green line that is causing yellow line, any red line. Oh, if it's causing yellow line or black line or pink line, you should buy. That one is very easy. We don't know, sir. It's very easy now. When you say yellow is causing your blue, pink, buy. Yellow is causing your red. It's very easy. It has done the analysis for you. It's very easy, but what? But yet it's lagging. It's easy, but here it's lagging. Can fail you at any time. You can't see me use marker. I tell you that delete all those your indicators I used to see below here. Delete them away. Look at your mark, your chart nakedly. Those who make the money here, they don't use all those shit. Now those who do tutors, then they use all those who are making the human, they focus on it nakedly. Naked, chart naked. They do marker, indicator. I'm not condemning such. People are using it and they're making their money. If they're using it, it's working for you. Fine. You're good to go. For me, it doesn't work for me. I don't use it. I look at it nakedly. Chart. Then I come into the price action and interpret the tug of war. And interpret what is going on. Who is taking charge? Who is taking over? Who is Eddie? Who is still on trend? Who is getting exhausted? Who is coming in? That's what I want to know. Then what should I position myself into? That's what I need to know. Not after you're crosses your yellow line to buy. Once your blue line crosses your green line, Okay. It's fine. So that is the intuition I want you guys to get. Because of what this got here, it's doing a formation already, but it got here, it exhausted that formation because of what the trainer is coming from what 3 years ago. Has to respect it. Aside from that, that is why. Aside from that, so aside from that, there is also what cycle level around that player is not too far. Cycle level also that trend line is powerful. So there's because buyers are also getting exhausted, which confirms it as well that this trend line is powerful as well. Because if buyers really get exhausted, goes then it goes to trend line. So buyers are also getting exhausted. The trend line is also powerful, and all of it rejected it. That's why this market went suddenly and sold extensively. Am I talking, guys?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And sold extensively. So let's start from here. What's this?
Equal lows. Higher high. Higher low.
Are you checking another what?
No, I'm not checking. I'm just taking my time. I don't want to rush.
Okay.
Higher.
Olawale, are you following, sir? Olawale.
Hello, I'm on the road.
Awesome. Okay, but are you following?
I'm trying to follow.
Okay, it's okay. About this.
Higher high. Higher low. Higher high. Higher low. Higher low, but almost equal, which means the intuition behind it is the buyers are getting exhausted.
Perfect. It's an higher low compared to this high. Almost equal it, but it doesn't really equal like that. And when it's equal, it will have called it what a change of structure entirely. It also means that is what that is to say. Change of structure could come in two forms. One, it could be in a double top. It's yours. Wale, I want you to know this. Write it down, sir. Write it down, guys. Or type it on your notepad if you are working, if you are in transit. Change of structure can always occur in two ways. One is either it's double top or double bottom, or a higher low or a lower high, depending on the market structure. Am I talking? Did you get that?
Come again, sir.
Change of structure can occur in two forms. It is either it's forming an equal as is to say double top bottom, or it's forming a higher low to it. I mean, it's for itself also. It's forming a lower low to it. This one now, it didn't do equal. It's forming a lower E to it, which also tantamount to what? It changes. That is, the power of these people are exhausted. Do you understand?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
We established the fact that for market to change, it come and do equal. And this one is not doing equal. So the question is that, sir, you didn't do equal. So we didn't now still change. That is the big question. So that I'm telling that, as I said that exceptional rules, many exceptional rules in this market. So if I've told you that, it might be equal, and I see this almost equal, I know you need to do equal, almost equal. No, it was equal with this one, but this biggest one wasn't equal with it. And it was equal with it, but what with our body here too. So it's because it was equal with this one, not equal with this, there we still have a weak here, highest weak here, that takes it away. So that's why we should also have to understand that if it's not equal, if it's closely equal to it, it shows what an exhaustion of the current trend. And then you don't look at the action that came after it. It was a short market push. Now, this structure now, I want to explain to you that. Now, when it's the structure of short and it's stopped here, what is this?
Site level.
What is this? From here, what is this compared to this one?
I don't guess, sir.
Huh?
I don't guess, sir.
This one. What is this? This one.
No, it's an high. It's an high.
It's an I, but lower to this I, right?
Yes, sir.
Good. Then it came to do what?
It's going to do a lower high.
Ah, how do you call it lower high? Which one is lower? Yeah, how will you call it a lower one? Because you have been doing lower, high and lower. No, it's not lower. What's the intuition? Tell me. You have
It's a
to
low.
it's a low, yes, but it's what? By intuition. A low in what? By intuition.
Lower low.
It's not.
A lower low.
How will you call that a lower low, sir? It's not. That is intuition I need you to get. It's not. It's not just by, we don't have one rigid to it. Lower low, lower high, higher low, higher. No, it's not by one, it's not by one way. Not be by all this one way road. No, something can happen. Like this one now, I said it. It came and happened. Something can happen. So it's a lower high, but it come and equals the previous one. Can you see additional stuff that came to happen? What is this in this one we're doing also? Look at it, not just by the reading that we already know, by the tradition, a high or not, or a lower low. That's what we do. No, it can always be done, but a time will come, it will not do that too. And nothing will happen. You should be able to know what is going on. This is my question. What's that formation, sir?
Which formation, sir?
This one from here, it came here to do what? This is what?
It's a low.
But what's the intuition?
Higher low. A bit low.
When I told us the market structure is hard, that is say, nah, that's what we just do. Those ones, that be straight back. Those ones not straight back. This one not straight back. All these ones, now you go understand, now you go give you foundation, cement and solidify all that we have known in market structure. This, after from here now, it came here, it didn't do a lower. This is the previous low we have here. It came to do what? An equal low with this one now. Come on. Come on. This is what we call this one what? Higher high. We now call this one what? A lower high. No, so. And this one above now, we call it what? A lower high to this, closely equal to it. We can also say equal, fine. And yet, this one will not come. If this one has come now to take away this low, as long as I cannot say lower low. You can't just say because of the reading is always rally. No, look at the chart nakedly. It came and stopped here to do what? Equal. That equal means what? It's a message. It's a message as well. It's a message as well that there's something is going on there. There's a tug of war. As it has stopped here, it's meant to what? Come back and do a lower low, but it didn't do it. Then something is going. She wants to send you a message. There's a message that the market is doing there. Oh, are you following? Are you following, guys? I'm too fast.
Yes, yes, sir.
Wale, are you there as well? Are you there? Hello, sir. Are you there? Hey, I don't think he's with us. Hello, Wale. Are you there, sir? Hello, Wale. Are you there, sir? It's so occupied. What is it? Okay. Anyway, so are you there? Can you hear me? Hello, Wale.
Yes. No.
Okay. Okay, it's not. Anyway, so for it to have done yet, it's meant to what? To do what you just said, which is what a lower low. But you're not looking at the chart, you're just thinking, God, the tradition. And that's what I want to cut off. I want to cut off every mind of tradition now. If you have been taught something, because it is you have been taught 1, 2, 3, doesn't mean the market cannot come and you 1, 2, 2, 2, 2, 3, 3, 3, 5. That is it for you. You should to see. Oh, no, I have been taught 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But this market I'm saying is doing 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 5. So when I say, no, now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I didn't teach me. Now that one, no, this one. He's still saying the same thing, but what is you should be to interpret it, to look at it nakedly and say, no, this market is not doing which is what I know. This is now what 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, and 5. Then what's the intuition? They ask yourself, why is he doing this? What is the intuition? If he's doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, it is buy. But he's not doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's doing 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, and 5. What's the intuition? Definitely it should be what they said. Come. Am I talking, guys? So that is what I want to note in the market. Nakedly, lead the charts. Read it. Read what is going on. Nakedly. Don't need to be cramming or doing tradition. I have lower high. We know that. It is a tradition. We know that is what it's doing. But something that has been introduced. So after he got here, he came back here. He went to go to do a lower low, but it doesn't do a lower low. What is the previous low we have here? But he stopped here. That shows something what? Rejection. The decision is that perhaps they no one grey. Because once you do a lower low, their hand don't jabber. The hand will jabber. You will continue to say. It will not, and then the next way to do it is to stop and come and do it a lower high here. Then you continue that formation. But what bias stop it, that is to see that the decision in the market is what? Bias are still very much in that market. They never give up yet. Now this tail line cap down. Now this tail line capture their hand, come down small. Now he shank their hand small. Are you getting us? Are you following out, guys?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
He's looking at like a real life scenario. Not so?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That is it. You have to see it as. It's a tug of war. It's a tug of war. It's a tug of war. It's a real life scenario. They have been inside this market since years, so they are very powerful. They're very powerful. See them. See small sellers. See small sellers. They're very powerful. So this 12.99, do I say make person day inside room. Now, okay, what I say now, you guys are like 3 soldiers or 4 soldiers enter into room. They have been dominating that place. Dominating that place. Yeah, oppressing everybody. Oppressing them. We mad. We fool. Hey, sorry, sir. Sorry, sir. And then immediately I see their guy. Just coming. Oh, they do. They are what they do. They will separate small. So they will separate small. And once that one turns back, and they begin to, they will just what? This thing will come again. That is it. This trend line was what capped their power. It's been coming from what 2021. It's powerful. It's so strong. That's why what they detected it come down. Even though it just come down, they are still strong. There's still more. There's still men in the market. So that's why they stop it here. That no. They push it to this point. And what he did was a more or less equal. Do you understand? Any question about that?
No question. Just look at the market and be flexible. Complete the market for the market.
That's how I read the market. That's what I read it. I use the mastermind to read what's going on. Oh, they're not doing equal. Then he said something to me. This person should be able to buy. If I'm to read the market, I see something like this, I will buy it. Remember, I told you that once you want resistance turn to support here, it's a possibility to buy. Do you remember what I told you? Do you remember that strategy we learned there? Do you remember?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
This is a previous resistance here. Then we want to turn the support here. I will buy. So that's someone else's strategy. I told you. I will buy. I saw this market like this. I will be looking to buy. So I know that sellers are already trying to come in. But I will still buy it. I know it's still move at least to this point around here. I will still buy. I will buy it early. If I'm buying early here, I will be so assured. Because I know that this sign shows that sellers are already coming in. that they're not great for them anymore. Since they couldn't go further and do a higher high, they are doing it an equal higher. But this point is also a good point to buy. If I'm not buying, I'll wait for it to come up. Then I can sell again. Car. Am I talking, guys? Yeah, I want you to understand my intuition. Yes, sir.
How would you know it's not going to break the line?
Which line?
Because it has stopped new candle.
Yeah. Which one? Which line? Share this stack level?
To form a lower equal. Yeah, that one exactly.
This stack level.
Yeah.
We can't know if it will break this one. Yeah, I'm saying that this thing though is meant because of this rejection that happens here. It shows that what sellers, let's say that what buyers get exhausted. They saw this trend line. Their power shank. They couldn't go over it. This is our cow. They just everybody running. They ran away. So that few remain. So they were like, no. So this trend line stopped them from going over, from going further to do what I want. Then they came. That is to say what the seller came in. Instantly rush. Seller rushing. So what? Even though they are rushing in, they are more like 100 people there now. Even though 20 people has run away from the scene, there's still what few ones that are still standing, are still there. So those few ones that stood to this point that seller could not take it further. That's the intuition there. Do you understand me?
Yes, sir.
If you do economics in school, you have to understand this thing. It's usually called intuition. So, but there's some things that happen in the market. But the intuition of that thing, that what you need to understand. Once you understand that intuition, you can interpret the market anyhow, anyway. Guys, are you following me, guys? Are you following me?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Are you following, guys?
Yes, sir.
We are selling this market. We are selling market. I want to sell I want to sell USD for them to buy it also at this point. I just okay. Because of that, I just okay, let me sell others. At this point, to buy, it's already selling massively. Doing the sell, we buy it. I know it's coming that one day. It's a sell marketing. So I need to understand our intuition. So now it comes here because of what the power of many buyers that we still have here. That's why you stopped it here. Actually, normally because of your injection here, you should come here and come and do a lower low, which you said, and stop something around here or this next cycle level. Then once you move there, you move towards the next cycle level and do what a lower high. Then continue that formation. This also trend line can also respect it. You can also stop it here as well. Then come and stop it. You can do it. That's why trend line is powerful. People that draw trend lines, they're powerful traders. Even though I see some resistance, people say they see draw trend line. Trend line is powerful. You can't take it away. So what? Because of what? Our demand and supply zone is in two ways. It's either in the vertical or is in the horizontal. The market could be going vertical. And you are always doing vertical, which is fine. That is what vertical, good. We're going horizontal, which is what support and resistance. Your support and demand. What the market is going vertical. You are meant to introduce trend line. When you get the market wrong. That is why they are powerful traders. Just of what I use both. Because whenever the market is doing, I want to tell our sec level has told us as mark out our this thing for us, our horizontal. This is what also known as support resistance. Sometimes there's some places that you just have to introduce some zones to it. Something like this place as well. It's not far to a stack level. Just to introduce some zones to it. It's fine. Market always go in that vertical and horizontal. So if you are doing a trader, you're a powerful trader. Because market can always move in a cycle, in a vertical way at times. And sometimes you move in a what? Horizontal way. Mostly for a trend market, trend line is very, very important and key. Because that is what is meant to be introduced. But what for a ranging market, support and resistance is key to be used in that one. Because there's no way you can be using trend line and that kind of stuff. That's how I will tell you that your strategy is also determinant of the market you should be trading. I told us earlier that our strategy works with what? Ranging markets, line market, and also chopping. But most times It's for all of them. Because what we introduced two things, what is called trend line and what cycle level. Those two things are marked on what vertical and horizontal, which is usually two things that will either happen in the. Am I talking, guys?
Yes, sir.
I'm going too deep, and then this other guy will be lost. He's even off. He'll be lost. This is where we need to understand and mastermind our knowledge in what we call market structure. This is it.
Sir.
Yes, sir.
I've selected my own peer.
Yeah, what?
I've selected my peer.
Oh, what are the pairs you're going to trade in?
Just one.
Which one? Which one?
GBPUSD.
GBPUSD. Awesome. Perfect. Awesome. That pair also move
well. For now, because I'm not experienced like you. Like you are.
It's good actually. Yeah. For a beginner, I tell people one thing you want to wait from is this, and you should embrace is this. One thing. As a beginner, you should embrace.
Exactly. But you can stay focused. You can stay
exactly.
focused.
You help you to stay focused.
Seeing this.
Yeah, you blow your head off. For a beginner,
the only time I check other peers out is when you drop trade. Just to see what's going on.
Just to see it. Yeah, exactly. Just to see the trade. Let me see. Let me see. Just say, am I also seeing the sell? I say, what? Also seeing the buy? Yeah. It's best as a beginner to still focus.
I was very happy when you dropped the GU signal. I was like, oh, coach actually dropped like my setup.
That is it. That's what happened. That's it. Yeah. That's it. Once you're doing a setup and said, I don't know, my guy says, that's it. By the time will come, I will tell you now, whatever you're doing, stick with your plan, stick with your strategy. If you have learned from me, at times I could be saying something wrong due to one or two things, and I might be biased, I might be wrong, and you might be in the right form. At times I'm talking a buy. If you're dropping a sell, please stick with your buy. It might be that your sell is for scalp, and my buy is for long, or my buy is for scalp, or your buy is for long. So as far as because as I was taught, from what I learned from my own mentors and bosses, at times I get right and they get wrong, and I say that I didn't teach you. And at times I get wrong and at times you get right. So you should always stick as well. If I'm saying buy, you should say please stick with your plan and stick with your market. If you lose, confidently lose it. No wala. I will adjust next time. I've seen series of cases whereby my mentors want to enter the market and I'm not entering yet. I know what I'm saying. What is it? No, he didn't teach me. I'm not confident entering at that point. But I believe that, and also what I believe that you have to make it more fun than me. I'm not careful, I beg. If you lose, you don't be anything to you now. If I lose, you are beg. It will be something. Okay, guys.
Yes, sir. I have more sir.
That will also be there. Like he's willing to, he doesn't mean he's willing to enter market even anyhow. You know? No. I'm not preserved, I'm not conservative. I'm going to change at this time. Then the world is doing and sometimes it could be, most times you always at the right point. Of course. As if you're right in the market, you always be right with top guys, no matter what. If you're always right. If you're right in the market, you know what you're doing, you always be right with top guys, no matter what. No matter what. You know that a top guy are crazy, you always be right with them. That's it. So that's it. So I always advise that if I'm okay.
I want you to tell me more. I'm sorry, sir, but I just want to know more about ProFirms.
ProFirms, okay. That's not a problem. ProFirms are firms that you give you money to trade. Before you can give you money, you have to pass their exam. They test you in two ways. They give you actually to buy the account, pay. Not that you're paying for exam, pay for it. This account, any account you want to trade, like 10K, 5K, 20K. Once you pay for it, you're charging for it as you pay. Then you now say you have to pass. That account is for a demo. But I can give you my money. I have to test you on demo that you are doing well, you're a trader. You can pass. Then you pass what? Then some will set, most people do 8%, while some do 10%. The first stage, can you make us 10% of this account? You can do it. Once you're done, then you move it to the next stage. Why some will say 5% of the next stage. Once you pass the 2 stage, then they will give you a live wallet account. You have to use your money. Then that will
be second stage, sir.
Some usually it's always 5%. Why some say 4%? Mostly it's always 5%. But to pass it is always very, very sticky because their rules are crazy. Their rules are crazy, man. They are crazy. You must not have a drawdown.
Would they give me for how long? For how long would the test last for?
Some will say 1 month to pass. Why some will say any month to pass it? That's the best. If I beginner, just go with any month to pass. Those who say 1 month to pass, they are trying to put you in tight corner. Oh, they are not good. They are trying to chop your money. I don't advise such. Why some will say any month to pass? That's the best because profit firms are very stick to pass. I mean, their rules. Yeah, it's true now. Person won't give you money to trade. I will not go give you better rules when they give you rules. That's it now. So once you pass, they give you 400 account and they take your money to you. Give you 400 accounts and you need to pay for them. And you're setting the rules. Once if you make profit, 8%, 20%, that's it. So that's how profit works. Nothing special about it. Any other question?
Like how much is a maybe like $5,000?
5,000 is always around $50. Just budget $50. 10K accounts is always around 80, 100, 120. 20K account, 25K account is always around 150, 180. 100K account is always around 400, 500K. That's for 100K accounts. That one's for that. That is the main one, and that's how it goes.
No, sir. No question, sir.
Yeah, once you perfect your strategy on demo, then go to live account with $100, something you can play with, which can be making some money, then go into profit. Live profits. That's it. I prefer my trade as well. So that's it. So that's it, guys. So that's what we'll stop for today. Yeah, that's what we'll stop for today. Then more fully, if I have chance within the week, I hope we can do something.
No, sir. Just
once you can do 2-3 classes on this, then we should be done with market structure. You guys should be crazy with what you call naked chart. So that's it for today, guys. In the absence of no question,
we are entering price action bit by bit.